New England Aquarium is one of 3 institutions that's home to northern fur seals. We have the unique opportunity to do some amazing research with these animals. These guys act as ambassadors for their wild counterparts, allowing us to do this important work. We work with other institutions that are also home to northern fur seals. Northern fur seals are part of the Otariid family. Their largest U.S. population is found off the coast of Alaska in the Bering Sea. The species is considered vulnerable as their population has declined to about 500,000 in the wild, a drop from the approximate 2 million that existed in the past.
The Marine Mammal Animal Care Team and researchers at the Anderson Cabot Center for Ocean Life at the New England Aquarium are working together to study reproductive hormones in our northern fur seals. We are interested in this topic because the hormone patterns associated with reproductive events in northern fur seals are not fully understood. Northern fur seals have some unique reproductive features, including highly seasonal breeding and delayed implantation of the embryo during pregnancy. By studying hormone patterns of northern fur seals, we can improve our understanding of their reproductive physiology. In turn, this information can assist with the day-to-day care and management of the fur seals. In order to study hormone patterns in the northern fur seals, we are using fecal samples. Circulating hormones are broken down by the body, and the hormone metabolites are excreted in feces. Thus, each fecal sample represents the recent hormone concentrations of an animal. Our study benefits from working with aquarium-housed northern fur seals because we know a great deal about their life histories, health, diet, and environment. This information is important as we learn about the baseline hormone levels for northern fur seals of different sexes, ages, and reproductive states. We are also able to collect multiple samples from each individual each week, which is valuable when studying hormone patterns over time. When working with wild populations of seals, it would be difficult to collect samples as consistently as we can with our aquarium population.
We stuff gel caps with individual fecal markers, and each fur seal gets a different type of marker. And then those gel caps go into their food, so every time we feed them, they're eating those specific markers.
Over here we have one of our collection nets, and we just go out multiple times throughout the day and just go ahead and put it in the exhibit and collect a sample. Once we've collected our sample, we just put it on one of these platters here, and then all we're doing is looking for the seeds. So you can clearly see some of the sesame seeds right there. This sample will get bagged and labeled and immediately frozen. And then it goes to the lab where Katie takes over, you don't want this, honey, and works her magic.
Once the samples have been collected, we take them to our Hormone Lab for processing. We use a multi-step protocol to prepare the feces. First, we freeze-dry the sample to remove water. Once the sample is dried, it turns into this powder. We then sift out the fecal markers using a strainer. So the fecal markers are left behind, and we end up with our fecal sample. Lastly, we extract the hormones into a liquid fecal extract for measurement. Next, we measure the hormones using specialized tests called enzyme immunoassays, or EIAs. We add the fecal extract to the wells on the EIA plate, along with other reagents. The color of the plate wells changes depending on the hormone concentration of the sample. We measure the color using a specialized reader, which allows us to calculate the concentration of the hormone of interest. Although we are early on in our study, we have thus far identified several tests which we can use to reliably measure hormones in fur seal feces, and we are beginning to study the hormone patterns of the seals throughout the year. We are also collecting samples from northern fur seals at other aquariums to strengthen our data set. This project offers an opportunity for our animal care and research teams to collaborate on new techniques to better care for and conserve our northern fur seals.